Hello you all, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with yet another video. And so it is Friday, y'all. Let me say happy Friday to y'all. And let me just say, y'all, this is my birthday weekend. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm hyped about it, y'all. But I'm gonna start the spiritual series back up next week. We're gonna keep the spiritual topics going, okay? So with that being said, the spirituality videos are not going anywhere. Y'all know that this is a spiritual channel. But today, we are going to get into a message. And y'all see the title. Their disrespect denied them access to you. Now they're pissed, okay? When I say pissed off ain't even a word for the type of energy these people have been giving you. You have denied them access to you. They cannot call you. They cannot text you. They cannot come see you. You just don't want nothing to do with these people. And somehow it's going to be made out to be your fault because of it. These always seem to be the type of situations to where a person will try to guilt trip you for not wanting to be around toxic friends, okay? You decided to cut a certain friend off because of what she did. She might was talking reckless, talking about your kids, talking about your mama, just talking about everybody in your family. The ultimate form of disrespect. And she pissed at you because you don't want to be friends with her no more. That type of disrespect. And your other friends is getting upset with you. And they trying to say, oh girl, that happened a long time ago. You need to get over that. Y'all know how cool we used to be, how locked in we used to be. They used to be your ace bone coon. And girl, that happened like 10 years ago. You need to move on from that. Those type of people, okay? They are always going to try to make you out to be the villain because you have boundaries. Because you don't want to have nothing to do with this person. They're going to try to make, oh girl, you need to let that go. You need to stop holding grudges. Y'all know how y'all became across people like that too, where they always try to make it seem as though you are holding a grudge against this person. When really it's just you don't want to have nothing to do with them. Holding a grudge and not wanting to have a person in your life no more, that is completely different. When you have a grudge against someone, you are harboring negative feelings. You are the type of person that can't really let the situation go. You keep harping on it. But this is the total opposite, okay? You just don't want to have nothing to do with this person. And they are pissed at you. This is a certain situation, and I know that a lot of y'all have probably been through this to where when you choose to cut someone off or you don't really want to have no dealings with them, you have every right to make that choice. No one has the right to force themselves into your life, especially after you have let them know plenty of times that you don't want to have no dealings with them. They will try to make you out to be the villain in the situation, and you will be made out to be the one in the wrong for denying them access to you, okay? When someone disrespects you, you are the type of person that you don't tolerate disrespect in any form. And so when somebody come at you sideways, you are the type of person, and I made this message a while back, y'all, that you are the type of person that your cutoff game is strong. You are the type of person that does not tolerate disrespect. You are the type of person that you got one time to come at me sideways, and you are cut off. You finito, okay? So for some odd reason, whenever you come across situations like this with certain people to where they seem to be more pissed off at you, they the one that disrespected you, but the way they coming off is if you are the one that disrespected them, okay? And you just like, okay, what is going on here? And a lot of times when people act like this, it's their guilty conscience that's eating it away at them. They know the way they came at you was wrong. Sometimes people have a hard time admitting that they are wrong. They have too much pride and ego to own up to any wrongdoing. These will be the types that will try to gloss over a situation and act as if nothing has happened. A lot of times the reason why these people are pissed because you picked up on whatever it is that they did and they wasn't expecting you to. You read through them. You done read through their spirit. And that's why they upset and pissed with you. These are the type of situations to where you might have silently cut this person off, or you just didn't really engage with them like that. You are that type of person that like, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. I mean, everything is cool, it's cordial. Like when I see you, it's hand bad, but I'm not rocking with you like that. I'm not really fooling with you like that, okay? Because you disrespected me, and I really don't want anything to do with you. And now you are always gonna be the type of person that you are going to be made out to be the villain. You are going to be seen as the one that is mean, because basically you have boundaries. You are not going to let someone come within your space and disrespect you. And see, the type of people that tend to make you out to be the villain, they the ones that's pissed off at you. You would be confused, like, okay, did I disrespect you? Last time I checked, you was the one that disrespected me. So if anything, I should be the one that's pissed. This is the one thing about these people. They are very manipulative. They like to play a lot of man games. They want you to take some sort of responsibility for what they did to you. You did nothing to warrant they disrespect, but they came at you out of pocket, out of left field. These always seem to be certain situations to where a person has done more than a number of things to try to come at you. Or this is another situation to why these people are pissed. It's because you might have been the type of person that was taking a stand for someone else. Okay, because when somebody is in, when I come to talk about disrespect, I mean like not knowing how to talk to people, you just real rude with your approach with people, that type of thing. You might have been the type of person that might have said something like, why are you talking to that person like that? Chill. You didn't yell at this person. You didn't curse at this person. You just had to let them know. This might can be a situation to where this person is disrespecting an elder. They cursing around them, carrying on, and just, they don't have no sort of respect. And you address them and call them out about their behavior and let them know, like, that wasn't cool what you did. And that's what they pissed off with you about. Is because it's either one or two things. It's because you addressed them about their disrespect to someone else, or they openly disrespected you. It's either one or two situations. So why these people are in their feelings about the fact that you have denied access. You are the type of person that you're going to address me the right way. I'm not coming out of my neck with you. I'm not talking to you disrespectfully. And see, when people think about disrespect, they automatically assume that, okay, somebody cursing somebody out. It can be your approach on how you speak to people. You may just not know how to talk to people. Some people have a real rude, condescending kind of way of addressing people, and that can be seen as disrespect. And you might have let this person know in a respectful way, don't talk to me like that. Okay, we grown. You're not finna talk to me the way that you talk to them. I'm just finna let you know and check you right now. Do not talk to me in that way. You are very disrespectful. It always start off with subtle things. Okay, this is a certain situation to where you probably have kind of ignored certain things that they have done. You didn't give them any sort of reaction because, like I said in previous videos on my channel, when people operate in this kind of energy, they're harboring dark kind of energy. It's negative. And so when you sense negative energy, you are the type of person that you tend to just not really pay attention to it. You may ignore this person and they getting angry about it. They're pissed. Okay, you might have addressed them like once about their disrespect and let them know, like, look, I don't appreciate what you did. I don't appreciate how you came at me. You had a conversation with them, a mature one. And see, the one thing about people like this, they don't know how to handle conflict in a mature way. And that's why you are choosing not to deal with this person like that. Because these are the type of people that they just can't take accountability for things that they have done. They know that it's their fault, but for some strange reason, they are going to try to make it be your fault. Okay? They know that they were wrong for what they did. These would be certain situations where they might have misjudged you or something to that effect. And so if it's a situation to where they were drawing out subtle signs, like trying to get your attention, doing this and doing that, and they see that you wasn't really paying them no attention, and so now they are pissed. Okay, these would be the type of people that they are pissed off because you don't want to have nothing to do with them. Okay, first of all, you probably already addressed them about their disrespect. But the fact that you didn't want to have no dealings with them after that, that's what they more so pissed about. Okay? How you gonna get pissed off at me because I address you about stealing money out of my house? This is an example, y'all. This ain't nothing that happened for real. Y'all know I like to use a lot of analogies. So just follow along with it, okay? But how you pissed at me because I address you about stealing money out of my house? And then get upset with me because I don't want to invite you to my home no more after that. They're gonna make that situation with them stealing from you be your fault in some type of way, okay? They're gonna try to reel you in with some mind games, anything that excuses them from any accountability. This might be a certain situation to where this person owned up to the fact that they stole money from you, and they might have apologized to you about stealing the money, but they getting mad at you because you don't want them to come to your home. If you steal something from me, that is the ultimate sign of disrespect. Okay? If you do something blatantly disrespectful, you knew the intent behind what you did. And we just using the stealing as an example. But this should just be any situations where people like this, you literally have to kind of ignore these type of people and leave them where they're at. Because see, this is the thing. When a person disrespects you and they don't really take accountability for it, they'll be acting out of guilt. Okay? They know for a fact that what they did was wrong. And instead of owning up to it or just letting it be a situation to where, okay, well, she don't want to have no dealings with me. He don't want me coming to his house no more. Let me just let bygones be bygones. And I see that this person really don't want to be bothered with me. They ain't fooling with me like that. Let me just kind of move around. They want to steady keep on imposing. They keep coming at you with these microaggression kind of behavior. Okay? They constantly keep on doing things. People like this, they act in a very childish, petty kind of manner. They don't like your response to the situation or lack thereof. They didn't like the fact that you didn't match their energy, because see, when people do things that are blatantly disrespectful, they are intentional 9 times out of 10. Everybody got their pet peeves on what they consider to be disrespectful. So I can do something to you and you may consider it to be disrespectful, and I may not consider it to be disrespectful. Okay? Because it may be something that's real subtle. Now this may be something minor to you, but it may be something major to them. Like, say for instance, y'all in the car together. They driving, and you may lit about throwing something out the window. They may tell you, don't throw nothing out my window while I'm driving. That's disrespectful to me, because I'm driving. I may get pulled over and get a ticket for you littering on the road. Now this person may not have seen that as being nothing disrespectful, but you seen it as something disrespect because it's your car. You the person that got to pay the ticket if you get pulled over. When I'm talking about blatant disrespect, this is something that these type of people tend to do. They know for a fact that what they're doing is wrong. It ain't nothing that's real subtle. Something that you could just basically overlook. Okay, everybody got their own way of doing things. That's different for somebody coming in your house and stealing your things, or somebody cursing you out, somebody just doing something so foul. And when it comes to the disrespect with these type of people, these always seem to be situations to where people are just comfortable with coming at people sideways or just being outright disrespectful, and they are not used to people addressing them about their behavior. So then when you address them about their behavior, they just kind of blast at it. They might have had a couple of people kind of call them out on their behavior, but people like this, they're so intentional with their disrespect. They are just type of people that don't care. They constantly want to be imposing on people's lives. When a person don't want to have nothing to do with you because what you done was disrespectful, you got to move on from the situation. People like this, they tend to harp on things and they don't know how to let things go. They don't know how to deal with situations in a peaceable way. Even when it comes to any sort of confrontation or conflict, they don't know how to handle it maturely. They always got to be acting in this childlike kind of manner. These will be the type of people that will kind of go around acting like a 3-year-old throwing a tantrum because you don't want to talk to them, don't want to have no dealings with them. These will be the type of people that Like, say for instance, they stole something out of your house. Then a couple of weeks later, a friend of yours may invite you to engagement or something like that. You know that this person is going to be there, but you can still be in the same room with this person. You just don't want to have no dealings with them. You know, it's had and bad type of thing. But when you get to the party, this person getting mad at you because you don't want to have no conversations with them. Other people don't know that this person stole out of your house a couple of weeks ago. Only you and them know this, okay? They at the party, they causing a scene because you don't want to have nothing to do with them. You probably spoke to them, say, hey, what's going on? And kept it moving. But because you went up their butt all night or in their face being fake and phony, they're pissed and mad at you. And so they going around this engagement trying to make other people believe that you just mad at them for no reason, okay? They're going to try to make an issue with you when you clearly was the one. You kind of let the situation go. You may be the type of person that you don't harp on things. Like, once you address a situation, you kind of move past it. But these people are pissed, okay? They are pissed that you don't want nothing to do with them. They will not let the situation go. This can be something that might have happened years ago. And every time they see you, this always seems to be a situation to where you always seem to be running into these people. You know how you ever, you know, I be in certain situations, I be like, this ain't nothing but the enemy trying me right now. Like, Satan get thee behind me. Like, Lord, please intercede in this situation. Because anytime you have any sort of fallout or disagreement with somebody, it just seems like the devil be trying to try your life so hard. It don't be nothing but a test. It always seems to be a situation to where you are running into this person or y'all in the same room. And you have to remain in character and be on your best behavior. The Lord be like, you better not show out up in here. I know you want to go off on this person and get him a piece of your man, but just be quiet. But this person is upset with you because you don't want to have nothing to do with them because they are a thief. Okay, this was the type of person that they were sitting up trying to act like they didn't steal your money. These would be the type of people that would help you look for your stuff, knowing that they stole it and stuff like that. But you like, okay, nobody else was here but me and you, so who else could have took it? A ghost? Okay, but you be knowing when people just be guilty. They be acting out of guilt. Their guilty conscience will speak so loud about this person, and you just be like, chill, like, it ain't that deep. Let it go. This happened like a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and you still harping on it. You the one that disrespecting me. Why are you acting as though I'm the one that wronged you? Like I said, these people, they play a lot of man games. They be trying to reel you in with their manipulation tactics so they can have some sort of reconnection with you in some sort of way. And you probably have told this person countless times, listen, we can be cordial. We can be cool. You don't even have to say it like that. It's just like whenever you see the person, how bad, keep it moving. You done told this person so many times, I'm done with the situation. Move on from it. I still don't want to have nothing to do with you. Respectfully, please respect my decision. These people don't know how to respect people's boundaries. They are always trying to impose their way into your life in some sort of way. If a person got to keep consistently putting out, and this is a lot of times to where you are subtly dismissing them. You ain't even saying, please stay away from me. I said I don't want to have no dealings with you. Your silence pisses them off even more. And then they'll try to make it seem like you are purposely trying to ignore them when really, I just don't want to be around you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. What part of that don't you understand? Why are you not respecting my decision that I don't want to be your friend? I don't want to come to this family gathering around this certain family member. I don't want to do business with you. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. What part of that don't you understand? These people don't know how to respect people's boundaries. Let it go. This person keeps steady going on with the situation. They are pissed because you don't want nothing to do with them. You have denied them access to your life. It's many reasons why they're pissed with you. One of them is because they can't get up under your skin. Two is because you have boundaries put up. If I said I don't rock with you like that, then you just need to keep it moving. Once you do something foul, you need to just kind of keep it moving. There's no way that I'm going to allow you to force your way into my life with this passive aggressive kind of energy. And that's how a lot of these people come across. Because you would have certain people out here that would they'd be like, oh, well, you just need to learn how to forgive people and move on from the situation. Yes, that is very much so true. You have forgave this person and moved on from the situation, but they haven't. Okay? They keep trying to harp on the past. They don't want to keep on bringing light to the situation when you're trying to move on from it. Baby, your access is denied. You have no access to my life in no sort of form. If I see you, I may nod my head and say, hey, what's up? And I'm going to keep it moving. I'm not going to sit up and have a 10-15 minute fake conversation with you. You just stole $1,000 out of my house last week. Why are you pissed at me? Why are you going around trying to make everybody think that I'm the villain and that I did something to you? These people be upset that they couldn't get the sort of reaction out of you that they were seeking. These people are upset because you don't want to have nothing to do with them. Now, y'all know I got to bring Omarion into this. Like, you just turn to Omarion on them. You are so unbothered. Like, I always got to reference him whenever I come and make a message or a topic about this because the way he handled that situation, like he was, and people were saying he trying to act so unbothered when clearly he bothered. Like, he literally was unbothered by the situation. He wasn't giving people the reaction that they was looking for from him. They kept asking him about the situation he was saying. I'm glad she moved on to somebody else. I mean, you could clearly tell that he was in love with her. You know, this off the topic, but y'all know it's gonna tag along with the message. Just stay with me, okay? Y'all see what I'm trying to say. But you could tell that he had some feelings for her, but he moved on about the situation in a mature way. He didn't bash her. He just moved on. Like, okay, she got a new man. If he was bothered bad, he sure put up a good act of being unbothered, because that stuff was so funny to me. But you just heard to Omarion on them and they are pissed, okay? And see, this is the thing about you, because I know I'm talking to you. Nobody better not ever get on your bad side because it's just like it's over with after that. You really are that type of person that it may not be that one time that they disrespected you, because the first time they did it, it was real subtle. You kind of let it slide. But this second time, to where you thought that you was going to be able to slide, access denied, baby. When these people get pissed at you and try to make you out to be a villain, it always seems to be a situation to where the way they disrespected you was ruthless. Anybody in their right mind would know not to deal with this person after what they did. They are pissed at you because they are guilty. Because if a person didn't really care about the situation, they wouldn't really stun you like that, they will move on with their life. But this person is pissed because you don't want to have nothing to do with them, and you have cut off all forms of communication with this person. Okay? And see, this is always a situation to where they'll try to bring other people into it. You probably ain't even tell nobody about the situation. Okay? You just address them about it, let them know, look, you not invited to my home no more. Our friendship, whatever we had with each other is done. That's it. They going around town telling everybody they don't know why you mad with them. Just anything to try to create some sort of beef with you. When you address the situation in a mature way, you did things in a peaceable way, and they cannot let it go. They are pissed with you. They're more mad with you when they the one that stole from you. They more so mad at the fact that you're not really bothered by the situation. You just don't want to have nothing else to do with them. They want you to be so bothered by them. And that's another reason why they're so pissed that they have no more access to your life. Because not only do you want to have anything to do with them, you are unbothered. Okay? You're moving on with your life. And they are bothered because you are not bothered. They are pissed because you have denied them access to your life because of the way that they disrespect you and came at you. Your cutoff game is strong. Like I said, that first time you gave them a hall pass, You're like, okay, if it happened again, because at first you probably thought you was tweaking. Like, okay, did this person just... Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. The next time it happened, oh, okay, now you trying to play in my face. You cut off. I don't want to have nothing else to do with you. Okay? That's you. And that's why they're pissed. They feel like you owe them your attention, some sort of connection. Well, how dare you deny me access to you? Where's your man at? These people, they don't think logically. They're very irrational a lot of times. Sometimes these people feel like their behavior is normal. Dealing with people like this, you really just have to just keep it moving. Let them be big mad all by themselves, and you keep continuing to move on with your life. You do not have to give these people access to your life, because that's really all they want. Okay, they want to do all this stuff to try to get your attention when they see that you don't want to be bothered with them. Okay, your unbotheredness is bothering them. It's pissing them off. Okay, pissed off to the 10th power. We used to say that a lot back then, like, I'm overly pissed to the 10th power. Okay, that's them. They ain't just mad. You know how somebody be mad? It ain't really that much of a big deal, but they pissed off. They be going off, just making a situation worse, because you really are distancing yourself. The more that they act out, the more that you create more distance, because it's like, okay, now you starting to look crazy. It's giving crazy. Please just let the situation go. I don't let the situation go. Obviously, I wasn't that bothered because I didn't make no police report on you. Just let it go. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I don't want you in my house. Period. Okay? People do not like when you have boundaries around your life. When it comes to your energy, you have limited access with that. And so when somebody come and disrespect you in a blatant way, these people know that what they did is wrong. You have every right to block access to these people. You do not have to give these people any of your energy. You don't even owe them a conversation. It don't matter if we in the same room with each other. I don't have to speak to you if I don't want to. They bothered by the fact that you even said hello to them. You were so unbothered with your hello. They more bothered by the fact that you are not bothered. That's the whole thing about it. Because they was looking for a certain reaction from you and they didn't get it. And so that's why they're pissed. Okay? So yeah, I'm just going to end the message off about saying that these people out here acting like their life is over because you don't want to have no dealings with them. And let these people sit in there and deal with it themselves. Because like I said, when people do things that are disrespectful and blatantly wrong, they're the ones that have to sit with that. Some people don't like to face the things that they have done to people. And so that's where it comes into where you are going to be the villain in a situation that they created. You have every right to deny access to these people. They can be pissed all they want. You do not owe them a reconnection. You do not owe them a conversation. You don't owe them anything. And so that's just how I'm going to end the message. Do not let these people try to guilt trip you with their manipulation tactics and their mind games. Okay, let them go play their game on someone else. Baby, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Keep it moving with your life. And that's it, and that's all. So hopefully I got something from this video. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Continue to protect y'all soul and spirit. And I will talk to y'all in the next video.